it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I post Monday through Thursday, and today in this video but this week I post Monday through Saturday because I'm off until Sunday. Anyway, so today in this video I'm going to be talking about my experience with using AT&T. So I used to have AT&T for my internet. I loved it. It worked really great. The only downfall I did have with it was like so hard for all of us to be on the internet together, because my brother used to play games on the internet, like internet games. I'm not sure what they were. I think it was called League of Legends or something. I have no idea what it was called. He'd play like some random game on the internet online and stuff with his friends. And then whenever he was playing the game, he would get very angry with all of us whenever we were on the internet. Like, he used to get mad at me, he used to get mad at my sister, and I think he got mad at my mom a couple times. And it was like kind of annoying because like the internet is for everybody, and it's good to share the internet with everybody. And it's like, at the time, I think our internet was just really bad, and I think it was from AT&T, because like nobody could get on the internet at the same time when we had AT&T, because if so many people were using the internet, it'd be super slow and stuff. And then after a couple years, we switched to a better AT&T after we all got tired of not being able to use the internet together. We got a better version of AT&T. And it worked really, really well and stuff. But the only downfall we did have with it is it was kind of getting expensive, and so we switched to Comcast, which was cheaper at the time. And I have a video about me talking about how I don't like Comcast, and I will link that down below, my horrible experience with it. And we had Comcast for like a few months, and then I think until like November or something, I can't remember because it was so long ago. And then we switched back to AT&T, and then our internet worked better after we got back to AT&T. And we just loved it and stuff like that. It was really good. It worked really well. Again, the only downfall we started to have with it is like my brother used to get mad at me, my sister, and my mom for being on the internet when he was playing his games, because it was super duper annoying because nobody could get on the internet and stuff when he'd be on, because like he'd get super mad at us because it would make his game slow. So then then my mom got better internet afterwards, because we just got tired of it. Tired of like my brother just getting mad at us for being on the internet and stuff. And it was still AT&T. We just got a different service of AT&T, and it worked actually a lot better throughout the years. Like, I was able to get on like my internet anywhere around the house and stuff like that. And I was able to like watch YouTube videos much better and stuff. And then a couple years later, and then we just enjoyed AT&T for a few years. And then recently last year our internet our internet actually stopped working abruptly. Yeah, the only downfall I did have with AT&T is like if we didn't pay the internet on time, it would ruin our internet. It wouldn't work very well and stuff like that. Like, nobody could get on anything on AT&T because like AT&T just was like not letting us on the internet and stuff like that, because we would move the cable whenever we didn't pay it in time and stuff. Yeah, that's what happens usually when you don't pay your internet, obviously, and stuff, is like they shut it off. So yeah, anyway, came like so one of the most annoying things we did have with AT&T was like we had to keep our cable box in one spot in order for our internet to work. Like one time we had, like, when we we have an Airbnb downstairs in my living room, and what happened was we were renovating the living room into the Airbnb, so we had to move the cable box in order for us to clean up the Airbnb and stuff, and turn the living room into an Airbnb. So when we moved the cable box, we tried moving it in the kitchen, the internet didn't work. And then we tried moving it upstairs, it didn't work for me. And then we had to move it back into the living room, and the internet worked better once we moved it back in the living room and stuff. So yeah, it was like, I thought that was a little bit weird because you can't that you had to keep a cable box in one spot in order for the internet to work. Does that happen to you guys? If you guys have like different internet services, let me know if you guys have to keep your cable box down in the comments below in one room, because like I think that's a little weird that they don't let you move your cable boxes in order for your internet to work and stuff. So yeah, anyway, so that was the only downfall we had with it, is like we had to move the cable box out of the living room in order for the internet to work. But then after we moved it, our internet did not work, and in order for the us to renovate, not the internet to work, so we removed the cable box out of the living room, and then our internet just did not work. So then all of a sudden we call the company, the AT&T, and so when we called AT&T, they were like, oh, you weren't supposed to move the cable box. I'm like, what? That's kind of weird. I was like, why can't you move the cable box in anywhere in the house? I think that's a little weird, because we tried moving it into the kitchen, internet did not work. We tried moving it into to upstairs, and internet did not work. So we had to move it back into the living room in order for, which is now the Airbnb, in order for it to work, which I thought was a little bit weird, because like that's like one only sucky thing about AT&T is like their Wi-Fi doesn't work if you move the cable box around and stuff, and we were not pretty happy about that. So we had to get a technician to fix our internet, and our internet finally worked after he fixed it. And then came probably the big AT&T power outage. So you know that big blackout that happened with PG&E? I'm sure you guys all remember it. It happened in late October. I think it happened in late October. I don't remember. If you guys remember that huge big blackout and stuff, please let me know and stuff. Like that huge big blackout that happened last year. It was from PG&E because they were shutting everything off because of the forest fires and everything, and nobody had any power and stuff. Yeah, no one had any power or anything. Like my city, I think, was completely blacked out one night and stuff, and nobody had any Wi-Fi because of like the big power outage. Even AT&T closed their internet and stuff like that. For us. Well, they didn't close it; they just shut it off for the power outage. But then after that, our power was back on, and then we fixed it, got our internet fixed. But then the blackout happened again, and then our internet just abruptly stopped working, and we just could not get it to work. Like we tried resetting it, didn't work. We were going to try to get a technician out there, but then one of our mom's friends suggested we try Xfinity and stuff. And if you guys want a video about my experience with Xfinity, I actually have Xfinity now and stuff, so try to switch to Xfinity because I heard it was supposed to work better, but I was so used to AT&T that I didn't want to switch. But if I wanted better internet, we had to switch to Xfinity. Xfinity, and I actually, to be honest, I like Xfinity. It's a little bit better than AT&T because it works a lot better. The only downfall I did have with it was I had to go downstairs in order to use my Wi-Fi at first because the internet did not work in my room and stuff, which I don't mind. I like coming downstairs because then I can visit with my mom more and stuff, because I hate being crammed up in my room all day, because I actually do get kind of bored sometimes when I get crammed up in my room all day. So yeah. So I'm happy that we did switch from AT&T to Xfinity, because the internet actually works a little bit better, much better now than when we first got it. Because when we first got Xfinity, I had to go downstairs in order to use the internet and stuff. But now I can use it up in my room now, because we just recently got it fixed, and it works just a lot better. So, okay, so that was my review on AT&T. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday this week, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!